in the buttocks of the Mandarin.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi, how are you, Pedro?
Oh, Miguel, nice. Fine. Well, we are back for a new season this time. This season will be the first steps to make Nas Nalgas do Mandarim an international podcast. Today is our first episode, and we are going to talk about Portuguese movies. So
Makes sense.
But Pedro, you have to tell to our listeners that this season will be totally in English, yes?
I already said it, but I will say it again, Mr.
Yes,
Miguel.
but
All right,
and
all
explain
right.
that this is our sixth
All
season.
right.
You have to explain now to our new listeners,
Yeah.
the ones outside of Portugal, that we have been a Portuguese podcast for 5 seasons. Now at the 6th one, we decided to go wide and go explore the world. So we're going to speak all in English for all the whole episodes.
And we decided to bury the challenges, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. We had some challenges
That's a
on the
great idea.
beginning of the episodes. Yeah, and
Right
so
there,
no
yes.
more challenges.
Amazing.
No more challenges.
And of course, for our friends in Japan, Tukina wa tukuna kane.
Yeah, and for our friends in China, Nimen Haoma. That's how are you doing in
Okay,
Chinese,
I
in
thought
Mandarin.
it was how big is your dick? Because that's your favorite.
No, that's the second
No,
question
that's-
that I always
that
ask. But the
song.
first.
How big is your dick?
That's really big. That's no problem because I like it big. La,
So
la, la.
of course, we are going to entertain you with some songwriting, some amazing music sung by our personal singers from the Nas Nalgas do Mandarim, which is a podcast that needs a new international name. Our first step
Yeah,
today
but
is
it's-
to change the name for something more appealing to the international public.
I think it will be in the Mandarin's buttocks because the term for Nalgas it's buttocks. So
And the term for
Eh,
Mandarin.
it's in the Mandarin's buttocks. No.
Yeah, I like. Yeah. I think it's
In the
a catchy. Yeah.
Yeah. And can we sing in Portuguese?
Buttocks. I'm trying to visualize the jingle, the starting jingle. Hoocha, hoocha. In the Mandarin's no, this is
No?
not working.
That's
no.
not working.
In the Mandarin's buttocks. Something like this. Okay. I'll do.
Yeah,
I'll
but-
do this with.
But we need to get a new jingle in English. You have to do that. We can't keep the old one. So you have to work on that. Okay, yeah,
Something
perfect.
like,
So, but can we sing in Portuguese? Like, if I don't know any word in English, I can sing
no.
a song that that has that word in Portuguese.
No. And then even the movie titles, you have to say it in English.
Ah, Miguel is dead with that one
Yeah.
because he only knows in Portuguese.
Because
It's
there
true,
is
it's true.
a movie from a Portuguese actor, one of the best in the world in this trade, which is called John Lizzard.
What movie are you talking
I'm
about,
talking
Pedro?
about Goodbye Daddy.
Goodbye, Daddy.
Yep, which as a
Yep.
song from a Portuguese band called the Dolphins, from a town called You Fall, You Fall. And this movie has an amazing song title, one of the Miguel's favorites.
But,
And Johnny Lizzard performs very well. Maybe his opus, his best work to date.
Okay.
We forgot to introduce ourselves to our new listeners. So we have to say that my name is Charlie Kings.
Okay, stepping
We
back,
have-
yes.
Yeah, we have Michael How do you translate your name to English, Michael?
I don't know, but I'm gonna
Michael
find out.
Wood. Let's make Michael
it's
Wood.
It's the iron, the guy
Yeah.
who makes iron stuff.
But
Michael Irondick.
but
Okay.
I can keep my name like I am a Mexican, like in the movies. Miguel is always a
No. But
No?
you have to do everything in English. That's
gardener.
what Pedro told us.
Okay.
No. Even the Portuguese titles you have to do in English. So everything. So you are Michael Irondick.
And my name is Peter. There you go, dog. Some sort of cabbage stuff.
So Peter, there you go, dog. Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Sounds
It's great. It's a great
quite
name.
right. Yeah. Sounds quite right.
So
Okay, so let's go. Portuguese movies, the best ones, the odd ones, everything that the international audience should know about Portuguese cinema.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
starts?
start? Yeah.
it's Miguel.
It's me.
Michael Irondick, come on.
Michael Irondick.
Okay. My favorite Portuguese movie is one with Catarina Furtado. I don't
Catherine
Yes,
stolen
it's in
stolen
English.
Catherine.
Catherine
Stolen
Stolen. Yeah.
Yes.
She's an ambassador, I think, and she's a talk show presenter too, and it's a Pink Nightmare with
all right.
what do you think about this movie? It's a nice movie, yeah?
It's
Yeah, well, I think I never seen it. That's why
No.
I think about it.
I didn't like the poster, so I said, "Oh, fuck that shit." But now that you mention it, it's directed by that guy that
Fernando Fragata.
Ferdinand boats on the sea.
Little boats, yeah.
yes.
Yeah. It's with how do you translate
Diog,
Diog?
small kid. Infant.
Yeah, in Diog Small Kid, he found Catherine
Stolen Catherine.
sleeping somewhere. I don't remember, but I think it's a very good iced movie.
Talking about that Ferdinand big ship, it's a big ship or a small ship?
Small ship, I think.
It's a medium-sized
Do you follow?
warship.
Do you follow that guy on the Facebook?
Yeah.
He has some great photos of, I don't know if they are lovers or
We don't know.
girlfriends. I don't know what they are, but
he has
some great asses.
He has some nice
Buttocks.
movies.
Nice
not
buttocks.
only
Great buttocks, yeah.
not only this one that I talk about, but I like Zero Pulsations and the other one that is Lucky Nun. Do you see?
Let me check IMDb and check.
Lucky man. Oh right. Lucky nun. I was imagining a nun.
Yeah.
A nun running away from the Coventry and going to the casino of Figueira da Foz
Yeah.
to play and win every time.
It's Zero Luck, yeah,
The
Zero Luck,
Lucky Nun.
okay.
Zero Luck.
But Lucky Nun is funnier.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one is with Isabel. That's the same name in English. And then how do you say the tree that gives you? Shit, I don't know the English word for.
Fig tree.
Fig tree.
I can say Figo because
tree.
Figo is also a player. So yeah.
Okay.
It's a fig tree.
It's a fig tree, yeah, Isabel fig tree.
Fig tree.
I saw that one on the cinema. That I think was my first Portuguese movie in the cinema.
What,
That I went to the cinema. Yeah,
What was the name of the movie?
it's the Unlucky Nun.
No luck.
Oh, okay.
No luck.
Lucky Nun. Lucky Nun. That movie, when it premiered, it had a website that shows amazing special effects that would be in the movie. That's what sold us.
Yeah,
Do you
I
remember a
remember
guy,
that.
car being destroyed, some explosions and stuff?
Okay. No, and
Yeah,
All those American cars buried in the woods.
and also it has how do you say? It's a Portuguese actress, Carla Little Kill.
Oh,
Little Kill,
Little Kill,
Little
yeah.
Kill.
And she
Had some famous videos on the internet
yes.
running.
true
Yeah,
story, yeah. And
Yeah.
she appears naked in the movie too.
And she was good in doggy style.
She has an amazing scene in that movie. They were running through the woods, maybe running from something, a little scared. Then they stop, and Carl Little Kill says, I have a great idea. Let's dance." And everybody starts dancing.
Yeah, I remember that.
The stupidest scene ever in everything ever from the beginning of time.
I remember that. Yeah, and then the last movie that he directed is one that has a soundtrack by Michael Irondick's favorite, right?
Really?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
The one with the voice like... I'm not free. Olaf Bilak.
Okay.
I don't know the English name for Olaf Bilak.
by Laker.
And that's the old favorite of you, Miguel, isn't it? Of yours, no?
More or less, yes. But
I thought it was.
what is the song?
I don't
What
remember.
song?
I have to check on YouTube. Let me check.
But in what movie?
Unlucky
Backlight? Backlight? No.
Yeah,
Lucky Man.
backlight. The backlight.
Backlight,
The backlight.
okay.
Yeah.
Backlight is from the same guy that made the Lucky Nun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's with Joaquim de Almeida. He's going to kill himself in the trailer, but then he listened to the GPS.
That's,
Yeah.
Sounds like
And
an amazing
changed,
movie
yeah.
to avoid. Yes.
He changes his idea. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see this one.
But there are other movies, more commercial movies that people may have seen, like that Dearest Month of August.
Oh yeah.
From our
Yeah.
Very well translated. Very
visionary director Michael
Gomez.
Gomez.
well. Michael, you go, Mish.
Month Michael Gomez. Okay, this movie it's a great movie that it's misunderstood by some, loved by others, a little bit meta, a little bit melted the production phase into the movie itself. It's great and gives us a portrait of summer in the interior part of Portugal, where people are called mata-ruanos, kill people from the street, mata-ruanos.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Well done.
Another one that is we must talk about because it's Portugal. It's the entire,
Bloodlines?
No, it's the entire cinematography of Manuel of Olive Tree,
Yeah.
which is a Portuguese director that died
Was
died with 575 years old.
I think it was 74, 574,
that.
but okay.
He made
74.
he made 327 movies, and another 500 short movies. He died a few years ago because he was alive. More movies, please. Captain Hawk. Have you seen it? Captain Hawk.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it a lot.
It's funny, yeah, it's funny.
It's like a comic movie. The first, I think, maybe the first or at least the most successful comic movie in Portugal.
Yeah, but
that's one that's about to premiere in Portugal in April. I think that's Diamantine, or how do you say, Diamond, Small Diamond?
Diamantine.
It's about a football player.
About a football player like Cristiano Ronaldo, and that one seems quite interesting. I'm really curious to see that one. Are you also just me?
It's
Because
just you, maybe.
okay.
I didn't see the trailer. I know that
know what you're talking about, but yeah,
that's its premiere in the queer festival.
it's gonna be.
Yeah,
great.
that's why I'm interested.
Okay.
Okay. Isn't that the one
Okay.
that tells the story of Tony of the Variations?
No, that's not the one.
That's another one that's gonna.
That's our
That's our-
Queen version,
yeah.
Portuguese version of Queen. Yeah,
Our Portuguese Rapsódia Bohemia.
that's it. Very well done. Portuguese translation. Very well. Okay, and that's about it, right? Do you also like Peter and Inês? You love
Oh,
that?
yeah.
It's great acting.
We saw it. Yeah.
Yes,
Last year, Pedro loved it.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Inês.
Oh, Inês. What have you done, Inês?
Where are my balls? In your mouth. Sorry, don't speak.
You also like the song Patium? It's like that.
The new
songs,
trilogy.
the new one.
Yeah.
You love
I
that.
I didn't saw that one.
Okay.
I saw the other one, with that one with the doctor and the Brazil
I don't even know in Portuguese.
and the Brazilian woman.
I don't even
With
know
the-
what the fuck we're talking about. But yes, it's great movie, amazing.
And now that we have international audience, what do you think that we take this opportunity to ask something that we've been asking our Portuguese listeners, and let me tell the world that we are the most listened podcast in Portugal. In all Portugal, in every category, we have about 200 listeners in Portugal. That's why we decided to go international. So let's take this opportunity maybe to ask something you've been asking for the last few years, that if anyone knows where Stacey Camões is, the Kekua from Baywatch,
Please don't.
Please, Stacey,
Please
you are listening
tell
to
us.
this.
or please,
Blink twice.
if you know Stacey, please tell her that we need to talk to her and get some updated pictures of her, because
okay,
me
maybe.
and Michael Irondick, we grew up thinking about her, so we really need to know.
Jerking off with her.
No, we can't jerk off because there are no updated photos of her, and
Okay.
we
Your jerk
very
off.
few videos.
Jerk off limit
we
has
don't.
been reached.
We forget.
Yeah,
to talk
just in
about,
our imagination.
about JohnKim Piglet. That.
Yeah.
Yes, the Piglet one.
Yeah. Adam and Eve with
Yes, and Temptation, which is a movie that
Temptation,
sounds
yeah.
like a death metal biopic, but it's not. It's some boring shit about some father, priest, some priest
priest that fall in
fucks-
love with the
fucks
junkie,
some chick.
and that's that song by Kicks and yeah,
Kicks and kicks.
Kicks and Kicks. Oh, my love, well, I'm crying for you now, but forever. Do you remember that? Yeah. Okay, I think.
Okay, guys.
So,
Guys.
guys, if you like this movie, please check some shit all over these buttons around that window that you are listening to us, and click everywhere.
And to everyone around, let's commemorate today that it's the Groundhog Day, the 2nd of
Okay.
February, so don't forget
It's our
that.
first episode of the 6th season.
Okay,
Let me just end this episode by saying one more Portuguese movie that
Okay.
it's a landmark in the history of Portuguese movies. It's a movie called Aniki Blowjob.
Yeah. Very well
Aniki
done.
Blowjob. It's a movie from Manuel Olive Tree from 1942 that features some kid in the river. And another one that no one talked about it yet. It's the backyard of the songs.
Very well. But that was the one I was trying to explain, Miguel, but I told songs Patium. That was what I remember.
Okay, that's why no one understood.
No, one is the reboot of the other, yeah?
I don't know if it's a reboot, but I think it's rehashing the same shit.
Okay,
Like
very well. And
the Lisbon song and the Star of the Lion Star.
Yeah, it's Lisbon song that I saw.
and
Yeah.
The
It's that
coast
one.
of the castle and that.
With Cesar Big Moorish. Yeah.
Yes.
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 it's like Cesar Murray, but the big Murray.
All right.
Okay, and we have a
Alright.
tradition. Are we done?
All right.
Guys,
all
are we
right.
done? Guys, are we done?
Yeah. No. Just
No?
more,
Okay, because I have a
500
joke
more
to
movies.
end.
Do you have a joke?
Yeah,
Oh,
because that's a tradition we had on our previous seasons in Portuguese. A bad joke to finish the episodes. So I have one in English, the first one ever. Are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start this shit.
Okay, what's better than Ted dancing?
I don't know.
You don't know what's better than Ted dancing?
No.
Ted singing and dancing.
Oh, that's very, very, very funny. Like,
very-
yeah.
Okay, it's done. You can put the jingle.
It must be in English, right? The guitar must play in English. That-